Empires usually rule by fear. Persia ruled by design, while others burned cities to stay in control. Persia built systems that made rebellion unnecessary. The Persian Empire became the world's first superpower by pioneering religious tolerance, human rights, and administrative genius. From Cyrus the Great's decree of freedom to the massive royal road, Persia didn't just conquer the world, it managed it. Cyrus the Great walks through the gates. He doesn't burn your temple, he kneels in it. He doesn't enslave your people, he signs a clay cylinder, the world's first charter of human rights, and tells you that you are free to go home. For the next 200 years, the Persian Empire would rule over 44% of the world's population. Before Persia, empires were held together by the sword. The Achaemenid Empire changed the game. Cyrus the Great realized that a happy subject is a productive subject. By allowing the Jews to return to Jerusalem and rebuilding their temple, he secured a loyal buffer state without firing a single arrow. The empire was too big for one man. Darius the Great divided the land into 20 provinces called satrapies. Each had a local governor, but also a king's eye, a secret inspector who ensured the governors weren't taxing the people into poverty. How do you manage an empire that stretches from India to Greece? You build the Royal Road, a 1,600-mile highway. A messenger could travel in 9 days what would take a normal traveler 3 months. The first postal service, Herodotus famously said of the Persian couriers, "Neither snow nor rain, nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds." The Qanat system. They mastered desert irrigation, moving water underground for miles to turn brown dust into the famous Persian gardens, the root of the word paradise. The turning point for Persia wasn't a lack of strength, but the meeting of two different worlds. The Persian military was anchored by the Immortals, an elite force of exactly 10,000 soldiers. If one died, another immediately took his place, giving the illusion that the army could never be depleted. But at the Battle of Marathon, and later Thermopylae, the Persian rule by diplomacy met the Greek rule by defiance. While the movies portray Persians as monsters, the historical reality is more complex. Xerxes wasn't just trying to destroy Greece, he was trying to bring them into a globalized system that, for most people, offered more stability than they had ever known. The climax of the empire's story is the tragic irony. The very roads and administrative systems the Persians built to unite the world were the same paths Alexander the Great used to dismantle it. When Alexander finally conquered Persepolis, he didn't just destroy it, he wept. He began wearing Persian clothes and keeping Persian officials. He realized that the Persians hadn't just built an empire, they had built a template for civilization, and he erased them from the earth. They gave us the concept of a centralized government, a global currency, the daric, a pure gold coin for universal use, and the idea that a king's greatest strength isn't his ability to kill, but his ability to protect. That's how Persia held the largest empire on earth without constant rebellion.